Therefore, I repeat, evacuate City 17 at once, if not sooner. I cannot state this without enough undue emphasis. On a lighter note, if you are already in one of our designated safe zones, I feel obliged to point out that a more fortunate side effect of the reactor's destruction is the complete removal of the Combine's reproductive suppression field. Previously, certain protein chains important to the process of embryonic development were selectively prevented from forming. This is no longer the case. For those so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation. Which is to say, in layman's terms, you should give serious consideration to doing your part for the revival of the species. We must make the most of the time we have, as it is by no means certain how much time we have secured ourselves before the Combine attempt to restore their dominion, as they certainly shall. Since this is, in fact, the first opportunity we have had to speak openly of the baleful influence of the Combine, there is much ground to cover. And in fact, I hope to institute a series of useful bulletins in the days ahead. However, for now we will have to content ourselves with some relatively meager exposition. The destabilization of the City 17 reactor has had repercussions that were not entirely unexpected, although we hardly dared speak this hope ahead of time. The destructive pulse forced a damper on the entire network of linked Citadel reactors. Thus, for the time being, I believe that all Combine portals have failed completely, as well as all communications systems based on that technology. In short, the Combine are completely cut off. Combine forces currently stationed on Earth are now isolated units, stranded. However, this is most likely a temporary state of affairs. As we once learned to our dismay, even the relatively tiny fracture at Black Mesa gave our enemies an opening which they were able to force ever wider as they poured through in greater and greater numbers. In addition to the completely xenotheric species, there are many modified post-human allies still remaining on Earth who will be doing their utmost to re-establish lines of communication and supply with the larger forces. Even so, there is greater reason for hope now than at any time in the past decade. We have made, in secret, several technological advances which we will do our best to deploy in advance of the Combine's return. We continue to diligently assemble and train a new generation of scientists and technicians. For what the Combine fear the most is not any tangible human weapon, but our will, our intellect, our ability to respond selectively and rationally to every terror they turn against us. We place our firmest hope in the human spirit, even knowing how easily it may be shattered. We have all seen friends and family crushed by the Combine. Some of our neighbors have allowed themselves to be co-opted and purged of their humanity by the military machine. And those who resisted have met a most terrible fate. Still, I cannot overstate how important it is that we retain our humanity. Only this will allow us to hold together, as we must, for their inevitable return, and what is certain to be unimaginable retaliation. And, oh yes, if you missed any part of this message, it will loop repeatedly until there is no point in looping it any longer. I apologize for any inadvertent errors or omissions. As you can imagine, we have had scarcely time to record, let alone rehearse. What's that, Eli? Oh, right. This has been Dr. Isaac Kleiner, formerly of Black Mesa, now simply a citizen, like all of you, of Earth. Let me just add to all those who can hear me now, as we struggle out of the shadow of our malefactors, welcome back to the light. Now, where did I put that calculator? Careful, Lamar! These lamps are quite hot. There is little need to explain recent developments to our Vortigons.
Oh my God! Gordon! I love you.
I love you too, baby. I'll be praying for you.
Go find Dad. I'll miss you too. Careful! Hold on!
The process is accelerating toward a dark energy flare.
What the hell? She's in serious trouble. Hurry back.
The core is exceedingly close to collapse.
We need to get this and the transmission packet to my dad. I've got it right here. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Well, so inclined, now would be an excellent time for procreation.
Get out of the city. The citadel could blow at any moment.
Oh my God, the transmission's going out. They'll have it on the other side soon. Thank God you're okay. Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there. Let's hope this still works. Stand back. Here goes. Wow, I forgot what a kick this thing has. Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I know, I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us. I heard Vortigons a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around. We've got a long way to go to find my dad. It'd be nice to have some extra help. What the hell is happening? won't get many more. Citadel. What the hell is happening? What's that? Oh! Portal's gone! Are you okay? It's like the first days all over again. I don't get any more. Huh. Safe haven it ain't. Zombies. I got 'em. Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad. Dr. Kleiner and my dad are up north at an old missile base. I hope they're still using this frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go. Damn, what now? If I were to... Let me see if I can get it working again. What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it. Not sure what I did, but it worked. Now, to check in. White Forest! White Forest, this is Alex Vance. Do you read? White Forest, come in. White Forest, are you there?
Alex! My goodness! Is that really you?
Yes, and Gordon too. We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alex, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad, we're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been focused into a coherent beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal. If it attains full strength,
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
My God. Gordon, what if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that...
data from the Citadel?
In the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said...
Our side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld.
Good God.
Now, if I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover. Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can definitely...
There is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit.
Get here as quickly as you can, you two.
Dad? Dad! You're breaking up! Come in! Dad, are you there? Dad! Oh, no. They're still tracking us. We need to keep moving.
Mandate sublevel restrictions.
Come on, this way. Nice. That did the trick. I can always count on you to find a way through. Dr. Magnuson has an old rocket at the White Forest. He's been hoping for a day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa. But getting a launch off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use the satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. What was that? Shh, quiet. We're not alone. Hey, can you figure out a way to get this gate open? Careful up there. I'll keep watch out here. That worked. Gordon, there's something snooping around out here. Ah! Oh my god. Gordon.
Kara! Jam! Ko! The Alex Vance. What harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. But the Alex Vance, her condition is grave. Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure. Let me summon my kin. My kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move her there quickly. I will stabilize her if the free man will provide us with protection. Let us hurry, free man. Help awaits us in hasten. Her state is delicate. You scared. If you are able, I will take her to my kin by another path.
toxic level detected. Vital signs are dropping. Warning, blood toxin levels detected. Minor laceration detected. Warning. Blood toxin level detected.
Check me! We got ant lions!
You idiot. That's Gordon Freeman. The Vortigaunt said he was on the way. Dr. Freeman, Alex Vance is over here. The port's trying to patch her up.
Freeman. It is well. Alex Vance clings to the margins. My kin are still some distance away. For now, we must not be disturbed.
Yeah, well, about that. As long as you're down here, Freeman, maybe you can give us a hand. Let me show you how the antlion sensors work. Got some supplies over here if you need them. Health and ammo, that sort of thing. This sensor will light up if an antlion's coming down this tunnel. More lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it. Pretty simple, eh, Doc?
Hey, Doc. On your way here, you weren't followed, were you?
Don't listen to him, Doc. We're on edge because this place is riddled with antlions.
The Vort says as long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Yeah, well, that's a theory I'd rather not test. We're down to our last 2 turrets, and even these are held together by baling wire and duct tape at this point. Nice to have them in a pinch, but I wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down there by the Vort. Everything you need for Doc. They're coming. One light.
Let's move. We have to defend the fort. Hey, Doc, you ever seen an antlion before?
Over here, Shackling!
We got the breach.
We'll be okay as long as they stick to one tunnel.
Dr. Freeman, you take care of the turrets.
Go, Shack! No offense, Freeman, but things were pretty quiet until you showed up. Swarm at 24!
Come on, let's go!
I'm coming!
Come on, try to keep up!
Let's just stay here! We got 36!
You handle 12, Doc. Hey, you see a bug on me, how about you try to get it off next time?
I didn't see it!
Yeah, no, sure. They're only like 5 feet tall.
Check.
What?
Checkmate!
What?
Forget it.
We got the breach. Hey, Doc, you cover 24.
Oh God, it's coming from everywhere! More 12!
Hey, Doc, you cover the breach.
There's 12!
We got 24.
What's wrong with that?
The outcome. We are under attack. We need help. Protect us. We are under attack.
Warning. Vital signs. Minor laceration detected.
Can't be many more.
What the hell makes you think that?
Here, have a med kit. been misunderestimated! Look alive! Get ready. Oh God! Get ready! 3 lights! This is gonna be bad!
Hey, it's the Force! They made it!
Yeah. I was just trying to scare you, Shaq.
Our delay, regrettable. We killed many antlions, yet many more remain. We must attend to the Alex Vance. There is no time. More antlions approach. We shall quiet them. Long.
Shit! The whole place is lit up! Grab it, come on!
We have exhausted their immediate number. Now to the next matter of urgency. The Alex Vance. Her injuries are grave. This will necessitate deep submersion into Vortessen seed. Extract. Yes, agreed.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alex Vance alive. Please, Freeman, join me. Yes, take yes. There is no finer companion. Well stated.
Follow, Freeman.
This body is yours to command. Lead on. And life. Finish them, Freeman. I have disabled them. Now, attack.
dropping. Laceration dropping.
Beware the acid lions. Their corrosive spray commits quick carving of rock passages, but it also serves as a
Medical attention.
It is unfortunate the Freeman's suit permits external harm. The antlions are keen to our
Warning. Chemicals detected. Warning. Blood toxin levels detected.
traces of habitation.
Minor fractures detected.
I am confident the Freeman will find a way to open that gate so that we may proceed. A puzzling predicament of the sort is famed for swiftly solving. I will observe with great anticipation.
Freeman is an invaluable companion. Pity the generator that requires a Vortigon. Freeman is a quick thinker and a fast. I think you will be very glad you saved those crates. Tether is cut. What next in the parade of constant obstacles? Fear not, Freeman, for I follow. No pit would be complete without a Freeman clan. Behold, across the chasm, that immense repellent device promises to cease from endless anti-lion attacks. If the Freeman is in agreement, let us find our way to that vibratory haven. Vibratory device. So you have summoned the lift!
Freeman, where?
Observe how they fight on below. Hideous landscape. Well, this is all very amusing. Though we must not forget the gravity of our errand to feel the unexpanse. An eternity's repose. It brings peaceful thoughts, does it not? The ancient core. Retrieving the extract may not be unchallenging. The Guardian's presence guarantees an areas of larval clusters. They are commonly posted near the young. Drugs are nothing if not skilled. A wind from below bears the scent of extract. The stuff we see lies at the bottom of this pit. This shaft connects. When you reach the lower chamber, you must find a way to summon me. Galalam. From below bears the scent of extract. The stuff we seek lies at the bottom of this pit. This shaft connects to the chamber. Bravely done, Freeman. When you reach the lower chamber, you must find a way to summon. Remember! Do not kill the Guardian, or the extract will be ruined! Galalang. Galalang.
Warning. Hazardous chemical detected. Warning. Level detected.
Mr. Freeman down below. Activate the elevator that we may come. I descend. Abide a moment longer, Freeman, that we may proceed together. Freeman has done his task magnificently. The scent of right perfection beckons. Follow me while I travel to the source. You have done the hardest work, admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of Alex Vance is in able hands. Follow. Such quantities of an army, such a heady aroma. Tur langer chalacher Ah, excellent. A bounty of largo extract. This should only take a moment. Secretions of the finest quality. Let us return now to the Alex Vance. share some traits we thought innate to Vortigine. Antlion husbandry was once our ancestral practice. The creatures exude many valuable compounds, but the extract is the most prized by far. It dissolves the false veils that divide the Vortessence. All this you shall witness when... Stop! She ebbs! If we lose her, we lose all! Behold! The extra miraculous secretion. Make haste! Join now as we imbibe the extract. Yes. A human is needed. Agreed. Join us, Freeman. We weave the Freeman's life with hers. Yes, there is a quickening. Hope's portal, this bond between you.
Dr. Freeman, I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now, listen carefully, my dear. When you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
She stirs. Her vocal form has regained integrity. We have a very immeasurable loss.
Oh, God.
Lie still.
Oh, my God. I thought for sure I was dead.
The Combine Hunters caused traumatic injury.
A hunter. So that's what it was.
It shattered bone and restored circulatory integrity. Yet it was a free man who retrieved her vortessence.
Yeah, that's Gordon. How long have I been out?
A matter of hours.
Hours? We've got to get moving.
A moment longer.
But we have to get to White Forest. It's vital.
No fear. We will put you on the right road. Now, try carefully to rise.
Whoa. I don't know what you did, but but I have a feeling I'm lucky to be here.
Come then. I will get you on the path to White Forest.
Come on, Gordon. Next to me.
We will continue our hunt for advisors. Farewell. Go safe. Travel well.
Good luck out there!
Okay, Freeman. Be adequate.
What the hell does that mean, anyway?
I don't know. Sounds like something the Fords would say.
I think I can walk on my own now. Let me give it a shot. Yeah. Stiff, but I think I'm okay. Whoa! That was a guardian. Somebody must have done something to piss it off.
The Guardian is enraged over our theft of the extract. If it tries to hinder our progress, we will have no choice but to kill it.
You messed with its eggs? Oh, no wonder it's mad.
Advisors still in incubation pods. They gather and unite the scattered Combine forces.
So that's what we saw in the Citadel. They're sure in a hurry.
They move north with great purpose.
North? White Forest! We have to get there ahead of them.
I know of humans with a vehicle not far from here. They will understand our urgent need.
What are we waiting for?
Take shelter near the repellent device.
I'll cover you from here. alert, Gordon. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Still a little weak.
Well done, Freeman. Freeman, you dispatched those guards with great dispatch. Come now. The vehicle we seek is in the encampment above. This lift will carry us to where the vehicle awaits.
Looks like the elevator's stuck up there. Thanks, Gordon.
Puzzling. The sentries should have spotted us by now.
You think the Combine found them?
Such a theory is hardly far-fetched.
Oh, God. The Combine found them all right.
But came to no good end themselves. Head crabs have had their way with both parties.
Hey, look! Out on that bridge. I think I see the car you were talking about.
It appears they attempted an escape, but made it no farther than the abyss.
Well, if they got it over there, maybe we can jump it back to this side.
We recommend the Freeman for this task.
Hey, I'm feeling a lot better.
That condition will not last long if you plunge into the toxins below. We will do well to lend our protection from above, while Freeman skirts the hazards in the pit. This mounted gun may prove useful. The gun would appear to be powerless. go, Freeman. I will look out for the Alex fans.
Well, Gordon, I guess it's all up to you. Here, I'll get this field down. Good luck, Gordon. Careful now.
Lacerations detected. Critical. Seek medical attention. Emergency. User death imminent.
Hey, we got the rifle charged up.
detected.
Clear shot, Gordon. Bring them out where I can get a clear shot.